And the beautiful and under quite a lot of pressure Hose Mary paddling here. And I worked with Hose for, it's got to be nearly 20 years. That's frightening enough. And what she does is, and it's when I like her the most, is when she gets nice and feisty on the back of the fact that we haven't looked after her with enough time for the grabs, enough information.
Like the ad break before you're about to do it,
That's
Jim.
it. And then she'll start ripping a bomb in or two. And no bombs spare either with Hose, which is one of the reasons I absolutely love her. So pay her a bit more respect, you three. Now, Gary.
No one respects her more than me.
Time.
I know the alternative, and that's golf bag, and he's hopeless.
And that is true. Time for this, by the way, Hose.
That is poor.
Poor.
Give myself one. Poor.
Good.
I went into territory last week you weren't on. You were having a holiday. I went into territory that I shouldn't go into.
What'd you do?
I went into basketball territory, which I know nothing about.
Yes.
I only did it because Brian told me that Matthew Dellavedova
Superstar.
got 19 points in a game.
Did.
And I said, how good's that? Followed up with donut.
Yeah. Well, he's a defensive animal
Oh,
under the basket.
I didn't know that, Jim, did I? But I have now since been, and rightfully so, taken to task by the Wolf Pack.
Yes.
Who, that's what we like about the pack.
Maryborough's finest,
They're
and
happy-
I'm a resident of that fine town.
They're happy to have a go at the Wolf Pack leader. Wouldn't go too hard, though, because you'll get cut right off. So I've taken my medicine and poured myself. And now I love him. I'm right on board.
And while you were actually talking about it, he shot another 16 or 17.
I think that didn't help.
As you were
that
talking.
didn't help.
As you were talking.
As we were talking, he just dunked a three-pointer.
He did, too.
It was actually should have been a four-pointer. It was
That's
that
right.
father.
He dunked the three-pointer.
And
I've
it's
since-
got nicely under the skin, too.
Well, I've since done some reading on Matthew Dellavedova, and I love him because he's upset the Yanks.
He has.
And that's got to be a good thing.
And Reggie Miller came out and said what he's doing is absolutely fine. Leave him alone.
Yeah, the best antagonist of
That's
all.
it.
So I pour myself, and
Righto.
I apologise.
That's fair enough, too.
That's Sydney Journo. He gets a pour.
Yeah,
the one
he
that
does.
just.
Cool.
Does anyone know what?
Don't know who it is. Warrior, we don't want to name and shame him, but I
No,
would.
I'd have to
Come on,
name
Warrior.
the same, but how many Sydney journos would you actually know and any
I don't
care
care,
about?
Warrior. If
Puts words in our man's
We need a
mouth.
name.
he had got on the green stuff, then he gets a clip, and then the behaviour last night much better from that fella. So
I think the less said about him, the better, because it was a disgraceful question.
Yeah.
No, of course it is.
We've made it up.
Yeah, no, that's right. He's copping one.
And not that Ed needs our support, because
No.
he will give him an almighty going
Yes.
over, but we're just going to follow in behind him.
Well, we're right with him, and I bet you Ed tracks him down.
No doubt.
So he gets one. Now, this is unprecedented.
I like this.
The next lot of pours are all revolving
Who we
around
got?
one man.
Good.
And one man only.
This is good.
As is the go here at Triple M, if you go to get a coffee, you get one for everyone.
That's it.
Yep.
And that's just how it's been since we've been together. How long have we been together? 7, 8?
At least.
I don't know.
9
Well,
years
I think
now.
I know what everyone takes.
Only
Nine or
10 now, I guess.
Warrior wandered in this morning with 4 under his belt.
That's it.
3 skinny lattes, and I said, "What's that?" And he said, "Decaf." I said, "Who for?" I said, "Well, what?" He said, "The decaf." I said,
Oh, that is not true.
"We've had the same order for 8 years.
Yep.
Just go and get
No
the
one
coffee."
drinks
4 coffees.
decaf.
Spud.
What?
No, well,
Drinking decaf
after
coffee.
lunch I don't have...
That is poor, Spud. Poor.
What's happened to you, Spud?
Nothing's happened.
No,
wasn't
no,
it?
Spud decaf.
It wasn't after lunch, but it
Spud,
was 11
you
o'clock
had
when I bought
coffee
it.
or you
By the
don't have
time
coffee.
I was
Spud.
doing
Coffee or no coffee. No decaf stuff. Poor. By you.
No wonder Anita's giving you a wide berth. You're a bloody soft on.
No, after 12. I have a couple of full ones in the morning.
That's a single
Oh.
pour.
That's a right.
A double pour is, I just had a photo sent through to me. I'm going to put it up on the Triple M website. Green cars.
Oh, no.
Green cars.
No one owns a green car.
Who
No.
owns a green
No
car?
one.
Anyone,
Never.
Anyone, Spud?
Have you ever owned a green
Never
car?
owned a green car.
Spud's driving around in Kermit the Frog at the moment.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
bright,
Holden.
bright green
Come
Holden.
on,
Spud.
The
Spud.
colour needs a little bit of work, but it's a magnificent car.
Poor,
the Holden.
poor Spud. You look like Kermit the Frog.
What's wrong with you?
A green car.
No, I've had a bit of a...
Going up on the Triple M website.
Oh, don't put it on the website.
Yes,
Put it
it's
on
going up there.
Twitter.
We
Triple
love
M tweet.
Holden, but it's going up. The colour's no good for you.
Yeah.
And this is the other thing. We love some graft and corruption.
Of course we do. We're the best at it.
We're up
Yeah.
front about
Invented it.
Yeah.
In fact, we encourage it.
Of course.
So we
We're
do.
up front about it. But at least if you are the beneficiary of some graft and corruption,
That's
have a
it.
tenuous link to whatever it is you've grafted.
I don't get power tools, for instance.
Well,
Wouldn't know how to plug them in.
Whereas
Brian
I
does.
got an ego mower because I'm a
Because you're
passionate
into it.
lawnmower.
That's it.
So get free stuff all you want. Have a tenuous link to it.
It's got to be relevant to your strengths.
So when the TaylorMade Golf Company are looking for an ambassador, Go to someone who moderately plays the game
And has some ability.
and can hit the ball. Don't come to me. I would be
No,
embarrassed
you're
to
not
stick
a-
me mid
you're not a
out
golfer.
for a tailor-made ambassadorial role, though I'd give him good coverage. Spud has been named tailor-made golf ambassador. Hasn't played for 3 years, and
Come
when he
on,
does, he
Spud.
hacks it around like a butcher.
Come on,
poor,
Spud.
poor Spuddy.
JB, don't you go on this one because you are as well.
Hey,
yeah, but
he
at least I
plays.
played the
Yeah,
game,
but
Spud.
how long since you
When
played?
did you last play?
I've had
Spud.
about 18 months ago.
Come on.
But I've had 2 lessons.
Come on.
I've had to.
I've had 2
Poor,
lessons.
poor.
And I went to the driving range about a month ago, and I thought I've got to get back
Two
into
lessons.
it. Poor. And obviously my brand it's rising like you wouldn't believe. You all know that. So good companies, such as Holden TaylorMade, are going for a ride on the back of my coattails.
It's like Delver hair shampoo
No.
giving Warrior a bloody sponsorship. He's not going to use it. Spud.
I'll tell you what happens with me, Gary, is various nipsies get hold of me via the text often, or email, or Insta. I'm global, I'm trending at James Brayshaw. But these ones are off the text. And they're interesting. My man Aaron Finch, devastating opening batsman for Australia and the Renegades, of course, tells Spud to pass the clubs on to me. They're wasted with him.
I can tell you now, JB.
Come on.
I will
And
guarantee
it's
you.
a nice pill,
I've had
Finchy.
2 lessons. I will. I used to play at 13
Did you?
down the national, so it'll take a month.
I might make a comeback too.
Will you make a comeback? I'm gonna challenge you off our handicaps.
Huntingdale
Mine
Golf
now
Course
will be
still
about
open?
22, 23.
Is it 23 you're giving
Well,
yourself?
I'm not sure what I'd be.
Right,
I'd
I'll
probably
see.
30.
Righto.
So I'll have a hit with you in about a month's
Gary,
time. We'll just take the smile off your
just
smug
hands
face.
a membership
I'm a member.
amount into
I've been a
Huntingdale
member
every
of
year.
Huntingdale Golf Course for 8 years and played 8 times. And haven't
So,
been out there for 2 years.
Absentee member or?
No, full-fledged.
Well, get us down there.
Well, I'll drop you off. I'll drop you off, get you started and pick you up.
And the other one, of course, this is the third one, and I like this one too. Nick Malcheski going from the Sydney Swans,
Yeah.
the bearded Malcho, to the Gold Coast and struggling. Not dissimilar to Bristol going to Prado. I don't mind it, Gary.
I think he's spot on.
Is Bristol on with us this afternoon? Or the
No,
Comets?
Big Den.
What's
had a
the
bit of-
worst, Paul? Which one?
I think the graft.
I reckon the decaf.
I think the
Oh,
graft and corruption. We're all up for graft and
JB,
corruption.
the last one come from you, mate, so I'm
Spud.
really
Can't
disappointed.
have decoy.
Because I gave you a call last
Spud.
night, a personal call.
Actually, that is incorrect. When I got here and knew where the Paul was coming from, the triple at the end, I was told about when I arrived here. And I said, how do you blokes know about that?
That's true.
So I'm telling you, Spud, it didn't come from me.
Actually, you look at me in the eyes.
I did not come
you
from
normally,
me,
you normally look away when you lie.
I,
So
I was happy for it to go in there, but
I
it didn't
think
come from
I
me,
might
Spud.
have mentioned it to you.
He's punching on with the Warrior. It didn't take long.